I'm certainly not going to be singing the WBC's praises here in this video, nor their thoroughly dislikable president, Mauricio Suleiman. But nor will I be shedding a tear for Conor Benn over the fact that the WBC have dropped him from their rankings. And this is despite the fact that Matchroom tried to lobby the WBC to keep him in the rankings. And their argument was he hasn't been suspended by any organization. So why would the WBC drop him from the rankings? Well, I find this extraordinary. Maybe Matchroom were trying to argue from the viewpoint of a precedent that was set. Maybe they're looking at the Canelo situation where I don't think he was dropped from the WBC rankings, was he, when he popped positive? Maybe they're trying to use that. But Conor Benn failed 2 VADA tests. One of them was a test in the clean boxing program, which is run by the WBC. So why wouldn't they drop him from the rankings? Yeah, the investigation is ongoing, but Conor Benn then went ahead while the investigation is ongoing and relinquished his British Boxing Board of Control license. So surely the WBC are going to look at that and say, hey, you're supposed to be working to clear your name. Why are you relinquishing your license? You know what I mean? What's that all about? Are you doing that so UCAD can't investigate you? Are you doing that so you can't get suspended? Because again, if that's Matchroom's argument that, hey, Conor Benn hasn't been suspended, so why are you dropping him from the rankings? Well, you can't suspend someone who's just given up their license. You see it? So it's an extraordinary, and some would say audacious move by Matchroom to actually try and lobby the WBC to keep Conor Benn in the rankings. And look, I'm not here making the final judgment on Conor Benn. Unlike many of you guys who I'm sure are making the final judgment, I'm not making the final judgment. I do want to hear if there's anything else. At the moment, it doesn't look good. If I had to place my bets right now on whether Conor Benn is innocent or guilty, at the moment, he looks a lot more guilty. But I do want to allow due process, because maybe something will come out down the line. Right? Maybe it won't, but maybe it will. I at least want to allow due process. Conor Benn, to my knowledge, has never been caught for anything prior to these past 2 VADA tests. He's never been caught for anything before. So don't you want to see due process? Evidently not. Right? Evidently people just love a witch hunt. But for me personally, first time anything like this has happened to him, he looks guilty right now. Right? If I had to guess, I'd say he probably is. But I don't know for certain. So I'm just going to see how it plays out before I calm down like Judge Dredd. You know, judge, jury, and executioner. He's condemned. Before I do all that, I just want to see it play out a bit more. So, with regards to me saying I won't be shedding a tear for Conor Benn, because imagine he's innocent, right? I'm still not shedding a tear. I'm not going to go into depth in terms of why I'm not shedding a tear, but he was involved in something. Him, Eddie Hearn, Campbell Hatton, and Ricky Hatton were involved in something. And I can't forgive them for that. There'll be no amnesty over here because people showed their true colors. Oh, yeah. If you know, you know. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.